There's a certain kind of freedom people come to Florida, looking for sunshine, space, and no state income tax. On paper, it's the dream. But this November, a proposal heading to voters could quietly change the math for anyone planning to move here after 2026. Almost nobody's talking about it, but it matters. I'm Karol with EXIT Realty Four Corners, and today we are unpacking the H.J.R. 1F and the 5-year waiting period that could cost new Florida residents tens of thousands of dollars. Maybe you already done the math. No state income tax, a lower cost of living, and a home in the Four Corners area with a pool, instead of another winter up north. It all seems perfect until you read the fine print on this new Saver Homes from Excessive Property Taxes proposal. This is more than just headlines. Florida is about to ask voters a question that will directly affect your property tax bill, especially if you're moving here from out of state. The proposal H.J.R. 1F includes a 5-year waiting period before new residents qualify for the full Homestead exemption. Let's break that down, what that means for your bottom line. For families looking at Florida real estate, the property tax conversation usually starts and ends with one number, the Homestead exemption. Right now, that's $25,000 for most homeowners, with an additional $25,000 for non-school taxes on properties valued between $50,000 and $75,000. H.J.R. 1F, the Saver Homes from Excessive Property Taxes proposal, will rewrite those numbers entirely. Starting in 2027, the Homestead exemption jumps to $150,000. In 2028, it rises to $250,000 and it indexes to inflation. That sounds like good news, and for current Florida homeowners, it is. But for anyone moving here, anyone building their vision of a Florida life starting in 2027 or later, there's a catch most headlines aren't mentioning. Let me show you what that cash actually costs. Here's how it works. If you establish Florida residency in 2027 or later, you do not immediately qualify for the expanded Homestead exemption. Instead, you enter into a 5-year waiting period. During those 5 years, your Homestead exemption is capped at $50,000 for non-school taxes, not $150,000, not $250,000, $50,000. Let me put that in real terms, because this is the kind of detail that doesn't feel abstract when it shows up on your tax bill. Say you buy a house in Davenport for $450,000. Under the full $250,000 exemption, only $200,000 of that value is taxable. But during your 5-year waiting period, with just $50,000 exemption, $400,000 is taxable. That difference of $200,000 of additional taxable value translates to thousands of dollars in additional property taxes every single year. Multiply that by 5 years, and we're talking about a number that should be part of your buying decision. This isn't arbitrary. Florida's property tax revenue has nearly doubled over the past 7 years, from $32 billion to $60 billion, and is projected to reach $83 billion by 2032. H.J.R. 1F is a response to that pressure. It also tightens the annual assessment cap on non-homestead properties from 10% to 5%, and establishes a state trust fund to help local governments continue funding core services such as public safety, infrastructure, and education. The intent is to protect homeowners from being priced out of their own homes by rising tax bills. But the structure creates two classes of homeowners: those who are already here and those still on the way. Now, this starts to feel like a reason not to move to Florida, but it's not. It's a reason to plan. For families, here's the practical reality. First, understand that school-related taxes are likely to remain in place regardless of the exemption. Most reform analyses stress that the school portion of your property tax bill may stay largely untouched. That matters because the school portion is often the largest single piece of the total bill. Second, non-ad valorem assessments for stormwater, solid waste, and similar charges also stay in place. These aren't affected by the Homestead exemption. What stays? School taxes, non-ad valorem assessments, and the reality that your first 5 years will look different from your neighbor who bought in 2021. This is the point I want you to take away. None of this eliminates property taxes entirely. The proposal begins with $250,000 exemption and outlines a path toward broader reforms. But property taxes are not going away in Florida, no matter what campaign language you might hear. So what does this mean if you're planning a move? It means the total cost of homeownership in your first 5 years is higher than what a current homeowner with the same property is paying. And that should be part of your math, not a surprise you discover after closing. When you're looking at homes in the ChampionsGate Reunion or anywhere in the Four Corners area, ask for a tax projection that accounts for the waiting period, not just what the seller is paying today. The seller may have years of Saver Homes protection built into their assessment. Your starting point is different. This is exactly the kind of detail that separates an informed purchase from an expensive surprise. H.J.R. 1F goes to voters in November 2026. If it passes, and current polling suggests strong support, the 5-year waiting period becomes the reality for anyone establishing Florida residency in 2027 or later. This isn't a reason to rethink Florida. It's a reason to plan with your eyes open. If you're looking at homes in Davenport, ChampionsGate, Reunion, or anywhere in Central Florida, we can walk you through exactly what your tax picture looks like year by year, not just year one. Because your vision for life in Florida deserves a plan that accounts for the full picture. Click the link below or DM us to start the conversation. One more thing. This proposal doesn't go to voters until November, and between now and then, details can shift. So make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the follow-ups. We'll track every change that affects Central Florida's buyers and break down exactly what it means for your numbers. And if you know someone sitting on the fence, wondering whether to buy now or wait, share this video with them. The waiting period is the kind of detail that changes the math, and they deserve to know it before they decide. Thanks for watching.